Hi there, it's Kelly from Silly Moon Quilting Co. again. Just wanted to go over our newest addition. His name is Spacey, and as you can see, there's all different little notches within the ruler. So what this will do is it will allow you to create spacing in your ruler work or your free motion quilting, or anytime you're using your ruler foot to allow to make the spaces as indicated on the ruler. As you'll see, we start at 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch. We go up to 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 1/4 inch, 3/4, and 2 inch spacings. The other thing that we've done with Spacey is we've added a little asterisk here on the little foot. I hope you can see that. And what that does is sometimes if you're using one of the longer rulers or a straight ruler, so edgy 6 or edgy 10, you'll find that when you're going along, you're not really sure where this bottom foot needs to be or bottom edge needs to be. So what we've done is made this 1/4 inch. So that will allow for where your needle will be if your foot lines up on the ruler. So you can simply go like that, and that'll tell you that's where you need to have your ruler to be straight, so that at the end of the line, you end up in exactly the right spot. So if I wanted to do this now, I would just, now I've got my ruler set, I can just carry on and follow down my ruler, and that will keep me in line all the way down to the end of the seam. Now what I want to do, what I'll show you with this one, is say for example I wanted to use jelly and I wanted to do some splines in our 2 inch strip here that I've just drawn on this piece of cloth. Again, as some of you have seen, if you've seen the jelly tutorial, you line up this line and this line. Check out that YouTube video if you're not familiar with how jelly works. But the neat thing about this new ruler that we've come up with, Spacey, so you do this and that gives you your spline. But to make sure that I always am accurate with my spacing now, I can use this and say I, for example, want to have my splines or my S-curves 1.25 inches apart. I simply line up this edge and this edge on my seam and tuck my foot right in that little notch, and that will let me go straight up that amount, and now I know my spacing is always going to be the same. So then I can come back down with jelly and again line up my 2 edges, and then I know once I get back to the other side, if I go back up with Spacey again and use the 1.25 inch, my spacing will always be the same. And the principle's the same for all of the little notches. It just allows you for perfect spacing every time, as long as you're using a ruler foot. We will be doing a more in-depth video about the different things you can do with Spacey, but as we're releasing him for Canada Day, I just wanted to give you a little quick tutorial to let you see what he's all about. Thank you and have a great Canada Day.